Hey guys, it's Fishing Bricks 20. I'm going to do an update on the 75. It's basically all just new livestock, but yeah, there's no new equipment or anything in the sump, but this is new. It's just I came home from work one day and my dad had built me this stand cover, so it's just a piece of wood on, there's a nail and it's just sitting, hanging onto them on either side. So let me get over here so we can take a look. Well, here's the new fish. Get him out of the way. It's a porcupine puffer who's being a dork. Now, a lot of you might think I'm probably crazy for putting him in here, but I've had him in here for 2 weeks and he hasn't bothered a thing. So, he gets along with my fire shrimp, my peppermint shrimp, all my fish, and my corals. He was in another person's reef tank before this reef tank, so I know he's been that he's reef safe. But anyways, yesterday when I was re-gluing the corals, because I changed up the rock work. See, there's like a cave over here. The fish are getting bigger, so the emperor angel's hiding under there. Here's the other new fish, the fox face. Had him for like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, something like that. But yeah, so this rock over here with all the corals on it will probably never change. But yesterday when I was re-gluing all these corals, because I changed the rocks around, this moron ate some glue. He didn't swallow any of it, but he got it in his mouth, and then he went like pip pip pip, and he was trying to spit it out. And so I was like sitting over here gluing corals on a towel, like gluing the plug to put them back in the water. And I look up because I saw some motion, and it was him trying to spit out glue. Now most of it fell out. I actually have a video. I took him out of the tank and I was trying to pull it off his mouth. I wasn't hurting him or pulling it hard or anything. I was just trying to get it off his mouth with a little bit of tweezers, see if I could get it out. But it's stuck on there, so I didn't want to pull it too hard. But yeah, I had him on the floor in a net and I was trying to pull it out of his mouth. It was really funny because he started to inflate. I might post that video to my Facebook page. So, in fact, I will do that. So, if you want to see that video, like my Facebook page. The link is in the description. I post things like that on there. So, yeah, it looks like the upper lip had glue on it. It fell off. The bottom lip, though, looks like it still has a little bit. It's in his mouth. It's not on his mouth. Like, his mouth is white. But you can see a little bit of white bump in his mouth. But he ate. I had him outside the tank for a while trying to pull it out, but I put him back in and he went and hid, and then I fed the tank and he came right out eating. So I know he's doing okay. And I read online that it'll fall out. But here's Emperor. He's normally really shy, but you can see how he's starting to change. He's got the yellow tail going on. The upper top of him is turning yellowish. He's starting to change. Here's my new diamond goby. So I guess we'll jump into the corals. Got a couple new ones. Got over here Birds of Paradise. Kind of like ORA. It's like yellow base with purple polyps. Got him in here yesterday. He looks like he's kind of half open. Pink Millie. Behind him's the German blue Digi. This is a piece of Calitor. And then Forest Fire, Monopora digitata. I'm not sure what that really long blue one is. I've called it just some kind of tort. I don't really know. And then there's the Hercules. I think it's called a Hercules, pretty sure. With an acro crab living inside of it. So, then the nuclear green Nephthyo with my Blenny's hole barnacles that he lives in. Got the normal orange Monty, who's not happy because he was outside the water for a long time while I was doing the rock work, but he'll be alright. another piece of Cali Tort, a Deepwater tricolor acro, which broke. I have 2 pieces of it now. One other piece is over there on the rack. Some Blue Millie. Mr. Puffer likes to be in the way. Dork. We got some green. That little guy down there. Shoot, what's it called? Green. He's got purple polyps and he's green. That's all I can remember. Pink Digi, as always, looking awesome. This is a new one. It doesn't look very good on the camera. I don't know why, but it's green. It's not really that brown. It's green, and then it's got these blue tips. Yeah, you can kind of see them. Yeah, it don't look very good on the camera. I don't know why. He's a lot better looking in real life. Anyways, behind him is like a little. That's supposed to be green. You can see the base of it. It's bright green. So that's supposed to be green. I put in 2 new bulbs. I have a white, a blue plus, Aqua Blue Special, a blue plus, and then a Fiji purple. And I put those in. Those are 3 new bulbs I put in. I replaced my Itinics because they don't put out par. So I replaced them, and I burnt up my green green Slimer. So there's a frag of it, and there's another one over there that's hiding. See it? You can see it little peeking out. So I've put 2 frags, and I just glued them onto the rocks. But yeah, here's the bicolor hammer, the GSP, and the frog spawn. And we'll go, oh yeah, Hurricane Chalice. We'll go to the other side. And then, oh wait, one more. Deep Blue Sea Acro. Alright, well, going to the other side now. Alright, this side. Got the Australian Blue Tenuous, the Purple Digi. Doesn't look very purple right now. Let me get down here. Purple Digi. The green. I want to say Priscillipora. Or Stylopora, sorry. Ponape Bird's Nest. Just a little piece of it. That Cali Tort, the big Cali Tort. It's a lot darker blue than the others. Mr. Puffer once again, trying to get in the shot, being a dork. Oh shoot, my big bird's nest fell. I didn't see that. I'll have to pick him up. It's a green bird's nest with blue polyps. I'll pick him up. And then we got the Blondies. Some Bam Bams with Mr. Yellow Tang. The pretty much last of the Pink Xenia. Got little pieces here and there. There's a Rose Bubble, not too happy. I feed it though. I don't know what he's doing. There's the Emperor again. This torch looks really good. And then here's the Miami Orchid, like tricolored, something along those lines. A lot of these little pieces I just pick up. There's that other piece of green Slimer, and there's the Idaho Grape. So, along with that, we have the, I believe to be Krakatoas. They don't show up very good, but they're pink-orange with a little green on the outside. We got the Rastas, the Miami Orchids. This is I've had this for months, actually over a year. It's a I forget the name of it, but I've had it for over a year, and it just now started growing. Hologram. It's Hologram Monopora. Green Bird's Nest, that other piece of Deepwater Tricolor. Got those Alien Eye Blue Zoas. And then Vulcan Bloods. Oh, and then I got my pink zippers. Right there. Kind of Pally's chilling out. So, that's about it. These 2 rocks right here are not supposed to be there, so those are going to go away. I just never moved them. But Along with that, nitrates are still at like 0.25, and phosphates are pretty much at 0.04, I think, last time I tested them, which wasn't too long ago. I still use the Red Sea Nopox, so we know that this stuff works good. But yeah, works just fine. So yeah, check my Facebook page for that video of that puffer. It's funny because you can hear him making a funny noise because he's trying to puff up while he's outside the tank. So you hear him going like making a weird clicking noise, but he actually puffs up. So it's kind of funny. But yeah, the link is in the description. Go ahead and like it, and go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. And I want to hear your guys' opinion on what you think about me putting in this porcupine puffer, and in fact also my Emperor Angel, because a lot of people think I'm crazy for having an Emperor Angel and my porcupine puffer in the same reef tank. But here's the rule. I mean, SPS, the Emperor Angel, it literally says on Live Aquaria, if you go there, it says may be kept with SPS corals. Now, I'm not going to say that he's safe with all other corals, because I have physically seen him grab my Xenia, rip it off the rock, and take a big chunk out of it, but he leaves it, and then it heals up. So, he just like bit the blue tang there, but the puffer I haven't seen touch anything. He goes after, like, he'll look at my hermit crabs and like want to eat them, but like doesn't ever do it. He just looks at them like, and like, so yeah, so he just was looking at the goby there. But I'll see you guys later. Leave a comment about what your opinion is on puffer fish and any kind of fish on the fringe and reef tanks, and go ahead and subscribe and like on Facebook, and I'll see you guys later.